Adventures in Pixieland presents your daily energy reading. Today's Elder Futhark Daily Rune for August 26, 2023 is Aiwass. Aiwass. The letter E. The meaning is horse. The associations are balance, stability, harmony, teamwork, trust, and loyalty. Today, your focus is likely on that of others. You could be craving the stability that working as part of a team can bring. You don't have to do everything yourself. Trust others to help you. Today's daily romance angel oracle card for August 26, 2023 is Flirt. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as new love relationships. Drawing this card simply means making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates through their mutual acquaintances. Therefore, form new friendships, both as ways of meeting a new partner and increase your enjoyment in life. Today's Daily Fairy Wisdom Oracle card for August 26, 2023 is Trespassers. Card 56. Trespassers. Boundaries. Sneak into the fairy realm today. Fairies have boundaries too. They're usually in the form of magic spells placed around sacred spaces in order to keep out those who might tamper with their sacred objects. They also have an invisible magic boundary around their realm. It is not easy to break through these boundaries, but it can be done if one knows the secret words. Are you having trouble respecting the boundaries of others? Is someone not respecting your boundaries? A third question is, what boundaries or limits am I placing upon myself? These are questions to ask yourself in order to discover which area of your life you need to work on. You cannot expect others to respect your boundaries if you are not clear with them yourself. You must state clearly and honestly to others about where you draw your lines. Be kind, but clear about your expectations. In turn, be respectful of others' boundaries also. Their business is their own. Be careful not to gossip or spread rumors. Watch that you don't gab too loudly on your cell phone in public places, infringing upon the space of others. Boundaries can be trespassed in many ways, and it is up to you to think before doing. This card also invites you to consider the boundaries that we place upon ourselves. We often set these limitations on ourselves due to a lack of confidence, self-respect, or even a lack of knowledge. Release any unwanted restrictions that you have assumed, releasing limiting habits and thought patterns. The dragon at your gate can either protect you or hinder you. What will you ask it to do? Your chant? I come to the fairy bridge and say the magic words. All false boundaries drop from me. I come with a clear mind and a free spirit. I am open to possibilities. I am respected and I respect others. harmony resides in my soul. So be it.
Today's daily starseed oracle card for August 26, 2023 is Earth School. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and the life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle round, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at the difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, it's opportunities for soul growth. If you can see them this way and find ways to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through standard structured learning, such as a university, a school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you are being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on earth. Soul inquiry. How are you being called to grow and learn? Today's daily Priestess of Light oracle card for August 26, 2023 is Loss, Lack.
Card 34. Loss, lack, fear, victimization. The woman on this card stands alone in anxious judgment of her life. She focuses on past losses and assumes there are more to come. With her fan of owl feathers, she attempts to shield herself from the potential hurts. Yet the owl on her shoulder can see through her darkness and guide her out of her fear and lack consciousness. The message of this card is clear. No matter what kind of loss you've experienced in the past, it is absolutely necessary to shift your focus now and redefine your power. You are no longer the victim of a threatening world, frightened and unable to direct your own destiny. In fact, since your consciousness creates your reality, this assumption only keeps your energy stuck. The owl encourages you to leave your victim mentality behind and see the truth of your eternal courage and power. When loss comes up in your life, let yourself grieve, but don't define yourself by that experience. Be willing to take charge and set your sights on a real solution and new directions. When you take action and view your life with optimism and self-honoring intentions, you become the director of, rather than the victim in, your own life. This empowered approach may seem strange to you, and you may not fully trust yourself yet. But this card is telling you that you can no longer live in darkness, isolation, and fear. It's time to let go of your old patterns of people-pleasing and passive acceptance of others' agendas. It's time to take your rightful place as a powerful presence in your world. Your affirmation: I let go of the feelings of fear and lack. It is safe for me to stand up and make choices that empower me.
Your daily energy reading for August 26, 2023 is the astrology is telling you to buckle down and focus on those tasks. Awaz says your team will bring you balance. The romance oracle suggests you need some lighthearted fun with someone in your life. The fairies suggest some boundaries might be in order. The starseed oracle reminds you that Earth is a school and you came here to learn. The priestess of light oracle reminds you that sitting in an energy of loss or lack will only bring more of that to you. So just be careful when it comes to being flirty with anybody, especially if you have to work with this person or these people long term, right? You don't want to get into a place where you're come off like you're hot cold, needing boundaries, and yet you're flirting. Like maybe someone is going to flirt with you and you don't particularly appreciate that, and you're going to set some boundaries there. Finding that delicate balance though of how much is too much and how much, how much fun versus how much work is part of the earth school that you have to be focusing on. If somebody shuts you down today for doing something, just don't sit in that energy of loss and lack. Like maybe you took a shot to try to see if somebody would let you, do whatever. It doesn't even need to be any one particular task. Maybe you wanted to take on that new project at work. Maybe you wanted your friends to go out with you to, I don't know, this comedy routine or something. Whatever it is that you might be engaging yourself in, because that would certainly bring some lighthearted fun if you were going to a comedy show, right? Whatever it is that you might be trying to shoot your shot at and it didn't work, don't stay in that place of loss and lack. Laugh at it. Go back with your team, figure out the answer, sit down, buckle down on those tasks. You got responsibilities to handle. You don't really have the time and the space right now for this last loss or lack attitude. Bounce back. Find the way to bounce back. Go talk to your friends. Go talk to whoever you need to. Go find that lighthearted fun if life's been pushing you down just a little too hard.